Welcome to the best push stick in the world. Made from 3/4 inch or 19mm plywood, these push sticks are incredibly easy to make and really cheap. These push sticks aren't limited to the table saw. And the best thing is, they're machine washable.
My wife used to say Izzy Swan is the best woodworker, how he's so tall and handsome, but now that I made the world's greatest push stick, she now talks to me.
Alright guys, now that embarrassing bit of filming's over, we're going to get started on the push stick. So I'm making 4 of these out of this scrap wood piece of plywood. I still haven't received my T-Tracks from Rocker in the mail, so once all that's done, I can get started making the accessory video for the table saw. I wasn't really working off a plan here, but I found that 30 centimeters worked quite well. I measured and marked an angle of 15 degrees and approximately 50 on the other side, then cut them both at the miter saw. I spent quite a while trying to work out the best position for the finger holes for the most comfortable grip. I tried measuring, I tried marking, I tried lining up my hands. Didn't really seem to find something that worked the best for me. But then I thought to myself, what would Matthias Wandel do? So I consulted my mathematics technician's textbook. I was looking for the most complicated and extravagant answer, using gears, pound-to-routers, mortise and tenons, but absolutely under no circumstances are we allowed to use Kreg screws. And there it is. It's been right in front of me all along. And just to make it clear, that's not an insult to Matthias. I think that dude is absolutely amazing when it comes to woodwork. After I cut out the holes, I moved it to the homemade disc sander to clean a few things up and make it more comfortable to the grip. I drilled a few holes here at random locations, mainly because I wanted to reduce the weight a little bit and something to hook onto if I want to hang them up. I went from one side halfway, flipped it over, then completed drilling it out to avoid tear out. And I was told I used too much glue in my project, so there it is. After the glue dried, we can cut off the end piece that's going to push the material through the table saw and give it a couple of coats of Minwax spray lacquer.
Okay guys, so the push stick works like a push stick. From that scrap bit of plywood I can make 4 of these, so I can have one going in vertically, one going in horizontally, just to keep my fingers away from the blade. If I was to do it again, I'd like to make one like Jimmy DiResta out of form ply or perspex. I'm not sure what he made his out of, but I don't have a CNC, so Inventables, if you're watching, you can always send me one. But in regards to the title, there is really no best push stick in the world. At the end of the day, it's just something to keep your fingers away from the blade, and using cheap materials is the best, because more often than not, they're going to break. Like, I'm going to cut through the ends here when I have to do shallow cuts, and all of that. So I feel like it's the most comfortable for me. It's probably, I feel the most confident using one like this over the crappy little plastic ones they give you with most table saws. But I made this video mainly because I'm still waiting for my Rockler T-Tracks. They're coming from the States. I just received an email now saying that they're on their way, so I can make the accessory build video for this table saw, which I really can't wait to, especially for that riving knife. I'm really not very keen on using a table saw without a riving knife. That's just me. I'm not a professional at all. I just make YouTube videos and crappy furniture. But yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.